What is going on? It is the OCPD coach Shannon Williams, and I'm back again with another video. Today, got a lot of different topics I can talk about, and I'm still scratching my head to figure out exactly where this one is going to end. So you are going to see me rant from beginning to end, but I definitely will have a point. Trust and believe me when I say that. And I think honestly, I have two topics in mind. The first one is improving conversation skills with ADHD. But the other one is I can't focus. And I think I'm going to go with I can't focus. Because to me, this is the one I struggle with every single day. Every single day. I think I made my mind up. That's what we're doing. So hop into it. I can't focus. Why can't you focus? I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean when I say I can't focus. I'm somebody who has OCPD, I have ADHD, and I have a 4-year-old son, and I work at home, so I added an extra in. But I have all of these different things that are happening in my daily life every single day. I have different things that I want to work on. I look blown out, completely blown out in this camera, so we are probably not going to use this camera, this lighting angle. It's something about my blue shirt that's making the light make my face white for some reason. And my new camera doesn't come until tomorrow, so we'll go with this one. This is a lot more. This is me. No, this is more like me. So we'll do this. I said all that to say this. With ADHD and OCPD, I always have a lot of things on my brain, and I'm always wanting to get things done. Always. I'm always wanting to be productive. My son is homeschooled, and he's a daddy's boy. So what does that mean for me? It means that I have a lot of my day consisting of my son, when he's done with his school lessons, asking, Daddy, can you play? Daddy, can you play? I hear a lot of my son sneaking down the stairs while hearing my wife tell him, No, Shannon, don't go down the stairs. And I hear him running, trying to hurry up and come in and knock on my doors and talk to me. I have a lot of loud talking where my son is extremely loud when he talks to me. And he's like, Daddy, I got the dad wasn't. That's not how he's talking, but he's just talking out loud, and he's talking loud. And what I noticed is that I have a sensitivity to noise, and it leads me to get very frustrated very easily. When I say sensitivity to noise, I'll give you a few examples. High pitched noise. High pitched noises, like my son, he has this little snake we call So, and he does the snake voice, and it's like, and I have to ask my son, can you please make his voice deeper? I don't know what it is, but the noise, the high pitched noise like that, drives me crazy. When I hear babies crying at the high pitch, drives me crazy. I can't think. It's like static, just constant static in my head. It's all I see is just fuzzy static. There are shows my son likes to watch on TV, and I have certain shows that I like that he watches that are more calm. But Bluey is a very loud show, and for me, Bluey is just too loud. So I have to cut Bluey down. Otherwise, it's like I'm getting attacked. It's always like I'm under attack for some reason when things get too loud. And I don't know where that comes from. That might be some PTSD, but honestly, I don't think I'm the only person that deals with that. I don't think I'm the only person that deals with that. But that's just some of the noise, and you're probably saying, okay, cool, yeah, your son's loud, your son distracts you. What of it, right? That's part of life. But let me tell you this. If you don't figure out how to get the noise under control in some way or fashion, and when I say noise, I'm talking about internally, your reaction to it. So if you can quiet the noise, literally quieten the noise, that's great. But if you can't quiet the noise, then you have to come up with strategies that help you out. And that's where I come in, because I've been dealing with this since my son was born. I'll say when he was born. My son, he's been a crier. He was a crier as a kid, as a baby, and then he became a talker. He's so intelligent, and he wants you to know how intelligent he is, and he just talks all day, asking questions. Daddy, 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 daddy. I'm out of water. Come on now. 1 second. There we go. All right. Got myself a little bit of water, so we should be good. And it's frozen, of course. But yeah, my son is daddy's boy. He loves to talk, and I have been figuring out ways to deal with this for a very long time. And I'm going to show you a few new additions to the family that I have made that have helped me out tremendously. Watch this. I'm going to show you the first thing. I mentioned how loud my son talks, and I realized that he doesn't understand he's yelling at me. He genuinely does not understand that when he's talking, he's just talking loud naturally. So I had to think to myself, there has to be some way for him to know how loud he's talking. And I came across this on Amazon, which is a noise level tracker. And it will track how loud you are talking. If I'm talking too loud, it'll give me the red face. If I'm talking too loud, it'll give, there it is. They have settings where you can set it to slow or fast, and I have it to slow, so it's reacting really, really slow. And it's some form of alarm that you can use, which I never set this thing up. I didn't have the energy. I pulled it out the box and set the time. Then I saw that the time reset itself, and I just gave up. I said, all right, well, if time doesn't work, then there's no point. So it's not the perfect device by any means. But what it does do is it gives you visibility so you can see the decibels of how loud it is. And you get a little face to go along with it. I definitely recommend having one of these on every floor or every room that you think your child is going to be in with you when you need to concentrate, because it's a struggle sometimes, y'all. So that's item number one. Item number two. I really want to show you this item, but it's going to alter my stream setup a little bit. So I'll demonstrate with this light. I bought these lights on Amazon a long time ago when I first did my setup. And let's check this real quick. BR Mesh. So BR Mesh is the name of the app, but it's a light. It's just a floodlight that you can control. And it's blue right now, and the camera might not pick it up the best, but it's actually very, very helpful. So what I do, I have two of them. I have one here that normally sits outside my office. I just brought it in here for the videos. And I have this one that always sits behind my desk because I stream and I like to have the light bounce off my back. And if I go on the app, I can literally click on the light and then click colors. So that is red. Move myself out the way a little bit. That is green. That is yellow. And they have a whole spectrum where you can move the light around, see find lights you want. They have light shows. Now I'm getting beside myself. I'm not trying to sell the item. But the reason I'm showing you this is I realized I had these lights, and I said, I need to find a way to stop my son before he even gets to my office. Because by the time he gets to my office, I'm already interrupted. I hear the footsteps coming, and it's like my anxiety builds up, and I'm, oh man, it's over. Whatever I was trying to get done, I need to just put it off. So what I told him, and I explained it to him, and he's very intelligent. I said, red means don't come to my office. My door locks. I know you probably like, you could just lock the doors. No. Boys are loud. So him even coming down the stairs, he's going to be saying, Daddy, Daddy, and banging on the door. It's already over. So I sit this light outside my door where he can see it from the steps. So he can see it before he even comes down. And I set it to red. Red is if I'm in a meeting or if I'm in a serious, hyper-focused type of situation where I cannot be disrupted at all. Like, just leave me alone. Please, leave me alone. I have yellow, which I told him means you can come down to my office, but you need to sit on the couch, lay on the couch, and be quiet. You be here, but don't be heard. Just exist. That's what I like to say. Just exist. Just be here, but I don't need to hear you right now. And that's been really helpful. Like, he will come down and he'll be a little bit disruptive where he's throwing stuff on the ground, just playing, but he's not loud talking. He does respect the lights. And then I have green. Green means free for all. That means come down if you want to come down with your iPad. Come down with action figures if he wants to play, because that's another thing he always wants to play. So green means free for all. And when I tell you, this gives my son so much excitement. I literally hear him when I turn the light green. I literally hear him say, "Mommy, Daddy made the light green. I can go downstairs. Yay!" And then I'll hear his little footsteps run. He'll go grab a toy or something and come downstairs and sit on the couch, and he says this. Because I taught him that. And then he has his little snake, and he has the snake do it too. So he says, "Look, Daddy." And then he makes the snake do it. It's the cutest thing, man. My son is a cute little baby. He puts a smile on your face. And that's why it was so important for me to figure out these systems, because I felt myself taking out my frustration in the way I would talk, where I wasn't saying anything out of the way to my son, but it was just the natural frustration of being interrupted. It's just like it is now, just stern, where it's like, "Dude, be quiet. I don't need to hear you right now, baby. I need you to be quiet." And you keep saying the same thing over and over again, and you just seem like a broken record. So this was the solution, and this has been the most valuable out of my solutions that I've come up with, because, as I mentioned, he can see it from upstairs. He doesn't need to come down to see it. It gives him anticipation. I can control it from my phone. You can't see it because it's too bright, but I control it from my phone, so I always have the ability to cut the lights on or off at any point in time. He can be down here, and once he starts getting too rowdy, all I have to do is, "Boop. All right, man, I'll see you later." And he goes upstairs. So definitely invest in some form of light and put it on I just have it on a tripod. Tripod. That's all I have it on. A simple tripod. And again, it's been worth its weight in gold just because of that. I will tell you the last thing that I use. I kind of like that color. I think I might leave it. That color for now. And the final thing that I want to recommend is this. Everybody should have these, especially if you have any form of sensory issues, audio, anger, any of that. You should invest in a set of noise canceling headphones. Mine has paint all over them because, of course, I wasn't thinking when I started painting, and I just got paint all over them. But this is the thing about them. These have the ability for me to put them on the wireless, and I cut stuff on. I cut it, depending on how loud I cut it, I can't hear anything. There's a button on here that allows you to have a fan noise. Well, not a fan noise. That's not what it is. It basically just suctions it more, where it cancels out the noise completely. Scarily, where there have been times where I've fallen asleep with these and I haven't been able to hear my alarm clock because of how good the noise canceling is. And the final thing is that you don't even have to have them on. So I literally have them on right now. I have them on my head right now, but I have them turned off. And it's so peaceful. It's a layer right now. There's a layer between my fan, my voice, and these, where my ears feel secure. I feel protected. I don't know how to explain it, but it's as if that sensor is protected right now, and I have that layer with them being off. So this is something even if he comes down, I put my headphones on. I won't have anything playing inside of them, but it just gives me a layer where when he talks to me, I can react calmly. I can say, "Okay, son, give me a second. I'm more at peace." Like this is just exposed. It's too much. That's what it is. It's too much. I think this funnels the noise somehow. Right now, it's like my ears just wide open to every single direction noise is coming from. And what this does, it funnels it. So it's not as severe. It's not as heavy, impactful, any of that. So I recommend that. One more thing I recommend is this. You should have a fan. Some form of fan. My wife got me into this. I never slept with fans. I'm a heater person. I have space heaters everywhere I go. But my wife got me into these space fans. I guess, would you call it a space fan? And with the space fans, you can just take them. You can pick them up, take them wherever you want to go, sit them down. And what I have going right now in this room that's helped me with my ADHD is just fan noise, just straight fan noise. It does something relaxing where I'm stimulated in a way. I'm stimulated, and that's the weirdest thing about ADHD for me is how easily I can get overstimulated, but the fact that I need some form of stimulation, or else I'm understimulated, and then I get overstimulated with my thoughts, and so I can't go like if it's just completely quiet. I hate that. I need some form of fan noise. Give me some birds chirping, some traffic going by, not too loud, but just some ambience, some ambiance. When I'm in my room, in my office, I have I have 4 screens, 5 if you include my phone. The TV has to be playing something, so I have to have a stream going or some music going. This has to have something playing on it or just up. I have to have something on my main screen, and my phone has to have something playing, and I have to have my headphones on, playing something off the phone, so that I can just be, I can be distracted. Basically, I'm distracting my subconscious so that the main part of my conscious, my primary conscious, can focus on what I need to get done. So, yeah, I hope that helps you. I do. I really do. I think I keep switching the camera because that looks horrible. That's way too bright. But I really do hope that it helps you when it comes down to blocking out some of that noise, helping you focus. Especially if you are a stay-at-home parent or you're in the home and work from home and your child's there and your child's doing a lot. And you need that time to focus. Work with your child. Explain to your child what's going on also. My son knows that I have ADHD and OCPD. I have conversations with him. I explain to him why I'm behaving the way I am, why I need certain things to be quiet, why I need him to do certain things. I explain to my child. I communicate with him. And he understands it. So it might not be the deepest level of understanding, but it's enough where he can see the cause and effect of something and understand that daddy is not trying to be antisocial or not spend time with me. This is just how he has to do what he has to do to take care of the family. But that'll wrap it up, y'all. This is I'm shooting a lot of videos in a row, so my energy's coming down just a little bit. It's because I got 2 hours of sleep last night. If that, my Adderall wore off probably 6 hours ago, and I'm still making videos because I want to make sure I have content on this channel where I can give you what you need. You can have a backlog of videos. You can let me know what you want to watch. I want you to like this video if you liked it. So if you got something from it, like it. Leave a comment and tell me if you deal with this issue at home. Do you have children? Do you have anything that is very noisy, making it hard for you to concentrate? Do you think that your ADHD is overstimulated because of the noise in your environment? If so, let us know. If you got strategies, let us know right down below. And I hope y'all have a great night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like this content. Ring the notification bell. Let me see if I can make it show again. You know, my notification bell has not been showing, but there it is. I don't know why. And I want y'all to keep fighting for your life. I will see you on the next one. Peace.